Welcome back to Rodmarton on Farming Simulator 25. Thanks for joining me once again. A little bit of a map update. So the map has now finally dropped. We are Saturday the 4th of October. Martin bought it out two days ago, so a day earlier than expected. On Thursday, a couple of little additions, some really cool little traffic signs. Weren't all lie, thank you, I know how to say it now. Lady Hill, Fen Edge, Moss Valley sign. And there's another one then up by the shop. If we nip up to here and visit the grain and shop area, and then as you come out, the only thing with this sign is I love it. It's my favourite sign. The textures, like the little details he's gone to make the effort, just brilliant. The only thing with it is because the sunrise over there, it's a little difficult to see it depending on certain parts of the day. Sorry, sets over there. It goes really dark in the afternoon with this sign. But yeah, love this. Garth Farm, or Garth area, 98 miles that way. Rodmarton, quarter of a mile that way. Love it. Little touches like that. I'm telling you now, right, other map makers are going to be doing this. Martin is setting trends, and it's his second map. I mean, how cool is that? Thank you to those of you who got in touch. I think Per Olaf was the first one to point out that I am a moron. I obviously spent £10,000 on repainting my thing that I was selling, the plough. That didn't work, and I went to give it back to myself, and I didn't realise I deducted it rather than returning it. So we are owed £20,200. Now, at the moment, we've got 19 already because the contract came in for the weeding, so that's great. So we will go in here, and we are going to add money. And we're going to put £20,200 in like that. Excellent. So that takes us to 39,424. So that's good times. Other than that, we are happy days. So rules as they stand, obviously, we talked about it briefly in the last episode, but just a reminder, it's normal economic difficulties. We are now moving on to ×5 on the speed because we're in the right month with a couple of days, 3-day months, just, because I generally like playing that way these days. What else do you need to know about? No fieldstone, but periodic climate on. Disasters go away. Everything else is pretty standard there. We haven't got any loans or anything like that at the moment. And what we will do is we will say you start off with that 100,000. For those of you that haven't watched the first episode, I placed in my sheep pens just to try and generate a little bit of money via the animals, so they will start producing some wool for us. They produce some already, which is good. But yeah, they will hopefully, when you look at it. I love this, the updates to this. Now, I haven't really gotten into these yet, but the updates to the realistic animals is incredible. These messages and stuff, like, I think it's just fantastic. Now the only so I bought those animals, so there you are. You can see what I was buying basically in this pen, and obviously this pasture, I should say. And there'll be same messages on the other one as well. But just like, you know, the artificial insemination option here as well. We can then look to use the herdsman, and they can buy by the looks of it. Purchase animals, which is just awesome. What I haven't done, actually, I need to check this. Let's not go into that. Blimey. How do I don't think I can I? Okay, I thought I'd be... Do I have to do it with the mouse? Okay, I've got to do it with the mouse. You can't do it with the controller. Fair enough. So you can sell, the herdsman will sell animals for you. We can castrate here. We can do naming, but the herdsman won't do that. And then the artificial insemination page there as well. So really impressive and sort of detailed little mod that now, isn't it? I mean, Arrow's really like setting a benchmark for Giants to try and match on there when, you know, I'm guessing it'll be 28 as the next game. Yeah, incredible stuff. Absolutely incredible. Now we could buy some more sheep at the moment, but I'm gonna hold off for now. Yeah, we won't go that way with it just yet, but because we want to see how we're doing in terms of pregnancy. So let's have a look here. Anyone pregnant? Reproduction. There we are. You're pregnant. 1 baby, 2 babies, 3 babies. Nice. No. And yeah, because you're a baby, so that's fine. So you got some work to do there when you rams. And then these guys, 2 babies, 2 babies, nothing, nothing, nothing. Fine. Let's check the other pasture very quickly. Let's have a look here. 2 babies, 2 babies. No, no. 2 babies, 2 babies. 2 babies. No, no. So when are you expecting then, mummy? How long does it take? Animals reach breeding age. Animals are healthy, will reproduce numbers of brightness referred to with effectiveness to respective food. Expecting to be. I thought it told us somewhere. Does it tell us in? Maybe it's in the animal detail actually. Expected 11th of Feb 2026. So a few months. That's all. And we'll start getting some babies. So happy days. I'm going to come out of that third person view and stay in the first person. So we are into September. We need to do some seeding and sort out our field. So the question really comes in terms of what are we going to plant? I'm a bit kind of torn on it really. Because in theory we could, I think a grass field, I hate to say it, would be a good way to go, but then it's just a little bit cheaty. So maybe we go, I would like to try and push through the months as quick as I can on this one. So maybe we do a canola and a wheat field. Let's have a look here. Canola we can still do, wheat should started doing, and then when can we harvest? We could do the harvest the wheat in April, May. You can harvest canola in April, May, and then we could look to, oh, sorry, not harvest in April, May, can we? That's green. Sorry, what am I on about? You harvest in July, August, September for wheat. So we could, you can plant a spring. Okay. And like a winter crop. So I mean, ideally we want to move over to oats, but I just don't want to not do anything for a few months with the planting. Maybe we do at least just one field. Maybe that's the way to go. Just having a little think about this. We could put soybeans in. So if we did canola and then we harvested it in July, if it's ready in time, then we could, in theory, then turn that canola field into a soybean field, which would be pretty cool. Harvest that then in the February, and then 2 months later plant oats. And then the other field we could just constantly do wheat in. I like that idea. Let's do that, shall we? How shall we do this? Let's say we're going to do a delivery for the seeds. So let's jump in our fence here. Now I forget which way around it is. Can you seed in the rain? Oh yeah, engine's cold. Get used to this mod. It's so cool. It's such a cool mod. If it's working properly, I've got no idea. But yeah, if it is working properly, then brilliant stuff. Right, I'm going to give this a bit of a hose down because it is filthy, even though we're going to go and make it even dirtier now, but we will, just for a bit of pride, clean it off before getting it all dirty again. Lovely. So, oh, get off there, mates, come on. So if we just drive out the way a little bit, maybe, actually, I'll tell you what we could do. We could put the shop up here, couldn't we? We'll leave that running to let it get going now. I think, what was it? Chef Assault? Yeah, there we are. That's the way it goes. And then we've got the corner by there. I don't know where the other one is. That was just in by there. Can I see the other one anywhere? Don't be too far. Don't be too far. There. God knows if that's where that's going to be. Right, but we could basically have some seeds delivered now, which is excellent. And we could also get some fert delivered. So we will do that. What's the difference though really between these seeds? There's 500 litres, so we get £800 for 1,000 litres. Whereas those ones are that. So is there really a difference? Or probably isn't, is there? So we'll go with 2,000 litres of seed, which should be more than enough, hopefully. Excellent. And then we will also, our seeder is, yes, dual, isn't it? We will get some fertilizer. Where's the yield improvements? What options have we got on the fertilizer? Let's put things in order here. Send in, don't group the mods. Is there any actual difference with these mods that I've got here on the fertilizer? 910, 960. Is there a difference between any of these? That's 600 litres, gives you 1,000. So 2 of them, 1,200. I'm just going to get the most expensive one. It's clearly going to be something to do with it might mess around with my precision farming, but let's learn the hard way. If someone can explain to me in the comments if there are any differences between some of these ferts and stuff, I must have read it at some point and then not paid enough attention. So let's go and sort this out. So if we oh yeah, is this one of those ones you've got to open, isn't it? I think. Like you've got to unfold the seeder to fill it. Open the cover. You're gonna let me. There we go. Fill the seeder. Let's go. Which one are you filling from, I wonder? That bag, that bag. Let's try and hook around you with there. There we go. And should just be perfect, actually. Looking at that. Look at that, 2,000 litres. Like it was meant to be. It's like I knew what I was doing. And I generally didn't. So, right, let's refill the solid fert. Ooh, that might struggle. So those 2 bags of fert only gave us 40%. Of course, yeah, because it's... So if I buy 3... Is that about right? Okay. Fill that up. And again. Oops, not close enough. Come on, come on, come on. Now, if we can't plant because it's raining, and those of you who are more experienced and knowledgeable than me are going to be just sat there shouting at your screens going, dude, you are a moron. I don't have the memory to retain this sort of stuff. It's weird because I've been playing this game for so long, but all I do is I just do this, like in 22 I just did the same thing over and over again. I would play for like a sort of game year and a half, which obviously isn't anywhere near enough. You need to at least make, I would say, like 5 years per like save to like make it worthwhile and sort of get anywhere. Depends on the way you play, I guess, but certainly the way I play, it was like that. If we go with, should we put the canola, if we just do, yeah, we'll put the canola in this field, I think. And this will end up being then eventually the oat field. So we will do some of this work initially. It wants 3 headlands. Should we do a 4th? For luck. And then we'll do it the way I like to sort of do it, which is we'll line it up. We'll do this sort of inner headland. Right, you're on, and we are off, and we should now be Canola is going down, solid fert is going down. So if we jump across to precision farming and have a look at oh yes, hang on. Have we got enough? What was the 13 grand for this? Well, we got a bit of money now and we've got it back, so come on then. I mean, it's not great, is it? That is not pretty. pH, okay, and then yeah, here we go. Why is it only doing it? Oh, because the map, I didn't have it set, did I? So great mod, this one, that turns the lines off you automatically. Yeah, really like that, because it just adds that little bit of immersion, but allows you to keep your sort of the heads up on, which I really like. When we start the south or north, or I don't even know what direction that is, we will have a little look at some other things for us to be getting on with in terms of the contract and things, and have a little think about what's next. We can just let that then sit on its path. Off you go, my friend. I honestly, right, I am loving playing this game. I was speaking to Keith this week on I'll digress a little bit before we sort of get into the details of the game. I was speaking to Keith this week on Discord. Keith is basically the moderator on my Discord. He was the first member to join, and I will be forever grateful to Keith, because he showed faith in what I'm trying to do and in the channel before anyone else, bless him, and came along. And obviously I've got some excellent guys who now also support me as well. But yeah, I was speaking to Keith, and I was saying to him at the moment, it's taking its toll a bit, and it's weird because there's a part of me, right? There's a part of me that I get super excited still playing this game, and like when MartinMLGAMER asked me to be a part of the group of people he was going to give the early access to, I was absolutely buzzing. I was giddy, like, you know, because you're talking about some like major like names in content creation and sort of mod making for FS in the UK. So for Martin to have invited me along to that was genuinely like proper like humbling, and I thought it was like an honour and really exciting. But at the same time, at the moment, it like content creating is really taking its toll on me. Not necessarily in like my mental health or anything. It's more just like I just don't have enough time in the day at the moment, and that's what I'm struggling with. So I'm a bit worried that the homecoming episode that for me comes out today, for you guys comes out on this will be out on Tuesday, so you'll be hearing this on Tuesday. It will have been out for a few days. I hope you guys like it. I feel that it's a bit flat, and sometimes when you, I suppose, are mentally a little bit flat in yourself, it probably comes through in the content, and I never wanted that to be the case. So I'm a bit worried that I maybe push, like, you know, sort of burn the candle at both ends a little bit. But it's that difficult thing, isn't it? It's like the channel's growing, it's got some real good attention. We're so close to that 2,000 mark, which is incredible. I can't believe we're there already, considering it feels like only the other day we were at 1,500. And it, you know, at the start of the year we were at 50. So, you know, like, it feels like we could go somewhere with this, but at the same time, then it, you know, like it's hard to justify the hours that go into this alongside a full-time job, alongside, you know, father for a very young family. It is taking its toll at the moment. So yeah, I'm sorry if it comes across like that. I really am, because I do love playing this game, and I am excited, and I'm really excited to be playing this. I wish I had far more time, because I don't at the moment get... Whoa, come on, mids. I don't actually have enough time to just play it, which is annoying. All I can really do is content create, because I don't have enough sort of spare time to play alongside the content creation, alongside editing, and then alongside all those other things. I really want to. I just want to like smash the hours into this map, because I'm so honestly, I'm really, really excited playing it. And I want to see how I get on, and like I am looking forward to just staying on this map for as long as I possibly can, as a let's play, because I generally, you know, we do about sort of 10-15 episodes on a let's play, and then we jump across to something new, and such is the way, unfortunately, with content creation. If I was like, you know, like Scroft, you know, has gone part-time now because his channel has so much like support financially from members and things, so he's got more opportunity to content create, and it's a bit more of a sort of profession for him rather than like a hobby for me that's I'm trying to like hope I can, you know, a couple of quid sort of keeps me afloat and justifies what I'm doing a little bit more than just than not taking on the overtime shifts in work. Although, yeah, I was speaking to my friends the other day who were working all sorts of hours at the moment, and yeah, their pay slips are very different to mine at the moment, sadly, but hey, it is what it is. They don't get to play Farming Simulator for funds, do they? So and yeah, and I am loving playing this game. I really, really am. And I know when it started out, FS25 had some major like issues, and people like, you know, hating on giants and stuff, and you know, there is very much an argument for, like, rightly so, because it did feel like it had been rushed. It did feel like it wasn't ready, and you know, like how much faster we are down the hill. Maybe that's a bit of food for thought, that. Yeah, maybe it should have been, but right now, even though it's still got its little bugs here and there, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Oh, that reminds me as well, the other thing. Yeah, massive apologies for the graphics on the last episode. That was a complete me issue. I'd obviously been messing around with things, and I had just set it to and messed about with it, and then that had removed the XML changes I'd made, so it looked like I was recording on a potato, and now obviously we've set it and I've got it running it as basically at its peak. Whoa, 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 I wasn't expecting that. Why did it do that? We don't do that in... That's so crazy. But it didn't... I'm sure it didn't do that in the plough, on the subsoil, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, how weird. Yeah, and obviously now you can see it loads better. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed the first episode. It's the video that has had the most amount of thumbs down on that I think I've done so far, which was I was surprised by. And I always think with the thumbs down, like, I wonder why the thumbs down, because no one ever leaves the comment to say, oh, I didn't like it, maybe because of this, that and that, and maybe it's something I could change. But at the same time, if you don't like it, you don't like it. It's cool. You know, it is what it is, and I'm not going to be able to please everyone. And the main thing is, it may have got 3 thumbs down, but it got, you know, 20 thumbs up. So, happy days. Thank you ever so much. And honestly, it's such a simple thing, right? But as a small content creator, for those of you that are sort of maybe new to the channel and things, or, you know, just getting into like watching content creation, like, you've got... It means so much, certainly to me, and I'm pretty sure it will to like the certainly smaller channels like this one. It means so much to get a like and a comment, and like a certain, well, positive like, a good like and a good comment. It makes your day. It really does, and you sit there and you go, yes, you know, happy days. And you know, I'm not competing with people like, you know, like Scroft and Dagowin and, you know, like things like that. I'm not competing with anyone, but that's poor choice of words, I guess. But you know, like I can't compare myself to those channels, because they get, you know, thousands of views, and therefore, you know, they're going to get hundreds of likes and comments and things like that. So I kind of have to look at, like, you know, just little things of like, right, okay, what's my percentage? If I get 200 views, would it be nice to get maybe 10% of those in likes, you know, so you get that 20 likes. That'd be something to aim for. That's probably a little high. It's probably more like 5% you should aim for. But yeah, it's little things like that. So if you are a regular, and you do watch the channel quite often, or you're new here and you want to hang around, please, you know, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, because it does mean the world to me. Give it a comment, because I'm pretty sure I've replied to now every single comment that's on my channel. And I'm proud of that, and there'll come, you know, hopefully come a point where I won't be able to do that, because it'll just be too many comments. But right now I can just about manage it. So sometimes it takes a day or two, but in the main I'm normally pretty good at getting back to you guys. So yeah, drop a comment. And analytics wise, if you are watching and you have watched something of mine before, please subscribe. I know it's annoying, every content creator asks you, but it makes such a difference. And we are so close to that 2,000 mark now, and that's just huge. It blows my mind that that's where we're at. So please, if you are here and you've been here before but you haven't subscribed, please do so, because it'll mean the world to me, and it really will help me out. So yeah, so there we are. Happy days. Less sort of life stuff and me flapping on about stuff. More FS stuff. How are you all enjoying the game? Hopefully those of you on PC have downloaded it. A bunch of you were asking about whether it's going to come to console. It isn't. Martin's not looking to send this over to console, and I completely not only understand his reasoning, but I will back his reasoning. As you know, someone who's just moved on to PC myself, and you know, my heart is as a console player. I get it, and I understand. I know you guys are screaming out for new maps and new content and things like that on console. I get it. And I've said to everyone, I promise I won't let Martin forget about you guys. But it's got to be when the time is right. It's got to be when Martin wants it to be right. Let's not forget, it's only a second map. So, you know, there's a lot to learn, and he has learnt so much from between Garth and Rodmarton. When you compare them, it's incredible. It is incredible. So he is still learning, and sending things over to console is like another complication and a learning curve. Plus, there do seem to be some like real inconsistencies with like how Giants are testing at the moment, and that seems to be, dare we say it, I know Scroft was talking about it recently, that seems to be the case with Farm Sim Briscoe Saxlingham, because there are maps, right, that have come out on console on this game that were ugly, messy, clunky, issues all through them, and you see that reflected in their, you know, in their reviews and the stars and stuff. And then you've got Saxlingham, which is beautiful and incredible, and I'm sure it would have had a couple of issues, maybe with a bit of traffic or whatever it might have been, but it keeps getting binned back. And now it might be out by the time you're hearing this, it might already be out, but it just doesn't seem fair that it's not out already when other maps have come out that I would argue are clearly not as good, not as, you know, well done, and littered with issues. So yeah, that feeds then into Martin, I think's sort of rationale as to why he doesn't want to necessarily go down the console route right now. But I promise you, I will not let him forget, and I've got no doubt that he won't forget. I'm pretty sure, you know, he is very keen to bring something out to console. It just needs to be the right time for him. So there won't be another map now this year. He is, in fairness to him, like I go on about burning the candle at both ends, he is exactly the same. He has thrown himself into this. So he's already said there won't be another one this year. He is already planning his next map, which is, you know, I think he's got the bug. But he won't start any sort of major work on it this year, and it certainly won't be anything being released this year. So stand by on that, and we shall look forward to his next map in 2026. But for now, if you've got a PC, download this map and play it, because it is good. It is real good. But anyway, there we go. So that's enough about that. So the plan is we've got the rules sort of set now. I'm not going to make it overly complicated. We'll do one contract per calendar month, not per day. So that stops us from just cheating and spamming the contracts to make loads of money unfairly. Because as much as I like the contract system, I do find that I feel that you get paid too much for things, you know. The other rules, obviously, in line with the contract we talked about last time, is if I'm going to do a contract, I've got to own the machinery to do it, which is why I bought that little weeder, because we could focus on those. Because easy type contract to do that one, relatively fast, decent size, make the money back pretty quickly. How much was this one? Yes, we do. Thanks very much. So, oh, God, silty clay. Blech. Right, so let's have a look. What's the contract going to be this month? So, I haven't got anything to do any of those. Oh, we haven't got any. We don't have any of those contracts. That's infuriating. Not much we can do. So, oh, okay. I mean, we could get ourselves a mower set up. We could buy that. Oh, keep an eye. And go that way with it, and then earn our money back with that. Because I mean, we could probably get a cheap mower. I'll have a look at the shop now and see what's in there on the on sale for us. I mean, we're already back down to 11,000. We need to buy some more fert because we are flying through it already. So we've got to be a little bit cautious there. Loans, I'm probably going to be happy to take out a loan. You know, I don't mind it too much because, you know, it's real, isn't it? We all have loans. We've got credit cards. We find different ways to stay afloat, sort of thing. Right, what's in the sales? Let's have a little ganders here. Let's have a little goosey ganders. We don't need to cultivate. We will need to get a roller, actually, for these seeds to try and get the maximum benefit and yield out of everything. Anything of any use or value to us right now? Not really. That's interesting. How is that a liquid fert? Oh, hello. Ay. Nothing much for us there, is there, really? How much is a... This is where we would love to have just a second small tractor to help us out. How much is a roller? Where is it? Rollers. 9,300 for 6 meters. That's probably our best one. Niels Duken. 12,500 for 9 meters. Yeah, it's going to be that, isn't it? 12 meters, 46 grand. Yeah, we'll definitely be buying that one. And we can roll this field, which would be great. Back down. Oh, hello. Something there. Was that me? Why did I get stuck? Did I press something? Interesting. Well, we got solid fert, 37%. So we're gonna need quite a bit of fert here. We're gonna end up taking a loan out just to buy our fertilizer, aren't we? Okay. Right, happy days. I think we'll do maybe just a speed cut on this, shall we? With a little bit of music. It may need a jump cut because obviously we're going to do this field and then I'm going to move over to the other field and do our wheat as well. Get that in. And then we'll see where we are because then we'll have spent all our money on fertilizer and this equipment and getting our field up to scratch. Actually, out of interest, does it tell us? Whoops. Yeah, okay. So we've got 100, I mean, it's basically on its expected yield, isn't it, realistically at the moment. So, peach good, we're getting there with the nitrogen. Can't see that. Okay. Right, yeah, I'll get on with it. It will be a mixture probably of speed cut, jump cut to get these 2 fields planted. And then we can really just start getting on with things. We'll see about getting the roller one way or another. We may take our loan out and help ourselves with that, so then we can cover off our monthly payments. But yeah, otherwise I'll catch up with you in a sec. Okie dokie doo doo. I have absolutely no idea how long this episode's going to end up being. I think it's going to be quite short. So I've been recording for about 2.25 hours. That's rough. roughly how long we've been at this, and a little bit before, obviously, of talking to you guys. Depending on the cuts and stuff, I've taken a £20,000 loan. Have I got time? Yeah. £20,000 loan. Also, basically purchased this on the hire purchase. So we've got the roller to come up to this field afterwards. And had to take the loan because we are just running out on fertilizer. It's killing us. Absolutely killing us. But the field is looking pretty good. I think. Let me just get around this corner. And then I can jump back out of here quick. Where are we? So, PHP added. Yes, there's our fertilizer. We've just got that one little run there that shows red. That's before we bought the field data. So I actually think it won't be... It should have fert on it, if that makes sense. But obviously we've spent a whole game, like a day in the game doing this, so we're running out of light, and I've still got another field to go, which is going to be difficult. We'll have plenty of seeds, but again, it's going to be the fert, which is the problem, not nothing else. I mean, no, my light's on back there a sec. There we go. I can do that. We'll have a nice thumbnail, I think, in a minute by here. Yeah, so even though it's going to be a short episode, I'm going to leave it there. Next episode, I will have finished planting in the field. So I will put the wheat into upside and get it fertilized. It may cost us a bit, but we'll get that done, and I'll get that done off camera. And I'll probably bring you guys back in on either day 2 or day 3 of the month of September. Whilst I'm getting the rolling done, we'll look to pick up a contract somehow. There's a lot of... Holy moly, that's a lot of harvesting contracts. If only we had some harvesting equipment. Martin. I love this map. It is brilliant. It is excellent. Cannot get enough of it. So, I hope you are still here. If you are and you haven't already done so, as I mentioned earlier, please give it a like and a subscribe. It really, really does help me and the channel out. If you want to come and become a member, thank you. I really, really appreciate that always. And come and join us on the Discord. Whether you're a member or not, just come and say hello and have a chat. But until next time, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.